Good afternoon, everyone. I'm the Devious Diva, and I'm bringing to you another hidden gem. And this movie is called Dolly, Dearest from 1991. It's an hour and 34 minutes. It is free on YouTube at full length and not in parts, which is something that I can't stand when I watch YouTube. It stars Denise Crosby. She played the mother in Pet Sematary. She was also in Star Trek. And Rip Torn, everyone knows him. He's beloved. I love him from two movies in particular, Men in Black. So these are later movies in his career, but Men in Black, and the other one is Dodgeball as Patches O'Houlihan, the zany coach, if you've ever seen those comedies. And he was also in a beloved classic of the 80s, Summer Rental, opposite John Candy. So Rip Torn, Denise Crosby are the only two standout actors I know of this little gem, but it is definitely a fun movie to check out if you don't mind doll movies. The way people watch Chucky or any kind of, dummy doll puppet that's moving around like Puppet Masters. Much lower scale type of film, really cheese, the huge cheese factor there, I'd like to say. Definitely not a masterpiece, but as I said, I'm the queen of crap. Horror is an acquired taste. Some of what we watch is, Academy Award winning, as far as something like Silence of the Lambs, all the way down to straight to DVD, or something that looks like it's, a film student's basement and it's a really crappy production, but nonetheless entertains. And Dolly, Dearest fits into that. I would say as a hidden gem, I know a lot of people who do know this movie, and then half of the people I know that love horror have never heard of it. And they take one look at the goofy doll, which is part of the thumbnail, and they go, it's a knockoff of Chucky. It's a knockoff of Annabelle. Not a knockoff of Annabelle, though, and some say it was inspired, or that is, Annabelle was somewhat inspired by this film, Annabelle probably being the better film, especially since it's not low budget, straight to DVD. Although this one was released in theaters in 1991 in the Midwest, but it was a very small release in few theaters, and then in 1992 went right to video, which I guess wouldn't have been DVD back then, but you get the point. Anyway, as far as giving you the overview synopsis, a toy manufacturer buys Dolly Dearest factory in Mexico, where the malevolent spirit of Sanzia, a devil child, has taken refuge in one of the porcelain dolls and eventually takes control of his daughter. And that's exactly what it's about. Denise Crosby, playing the wife and mother, and her husband go to Mexico with their son and daughter, who are both young, and he makes porcelain dolls, and he's going to take over the manufacturing company there. And there's a Dolly Dearest, a prototype already made with hundreds of dolls. And this evil demonic spirit is released, an old ancient Mayan spirit, into the doll and controls several of the dolls. They're just dormant in the manufacturing company. And the little girl asks her father, because they're checking out his new place and where he's going to be working to make dolls. And she says, "Oh, Daddy, can I take this doll home? So cute." And of course, he says yes. There's so many. He runs the company. The little girl's name is Jessica. She takes the little doll home. The doll speaks to her in private. The doll starts to get into her thoughts, changes her behavior to where now she's becoming a bad seed child. She's talking, in a rebellious way. She's being very fresh. They have a maid who, her sister is a nun. She's a faith-based person. She's Catholic. She senses that this doll is evil and alive and well and influencing their daughter. And they do fire the maid, but of course, like many kind-hearted people of faith, the doll is evil, senses that, and goes right after the maid/nanny of this family. But anyway, in short, why I would say to check this out is it's an hour and 30 odd minutes of your time. I think the doll is goofy. I think there's some good gore, some good killing sprees. It's always funny to me, just like the Chucky movies. You just see this little doll, the little legs move, hee hee hee, and they're just running around causing mayhem. All the adults are, I'm sorry, dumb. Instead of overturning furniture, they look under beds and they get at the same eye level of this doll who is evil, and just like a little evil hellion toddler will just stab you in the face. And so while it's super cheesy and it's more of a ha-ha type of movie, that's a hidden gem that I watch every October, because I just think for being low budget, it's pretty funny, and I like the actors in it, and I think that the killing spree is fun, and seeing that there's just like a whole bunch of them, kind of like if you watch the Chucky TV series. Chucky, if you see Cult of Chucky, that movie, Chucky can be in different dolls and possess them, and that's the same premise as far as Dolly Dearest and the doll that it features. So I definitely think it's worth a look. It's really silly, but that's my hidden gem that I wanted to bring to you. I have another one I'm going to talk about as well, but check it out, Dolly Dearest, 1991, free in entirety on YouTube. So I'll be bringing some more for you. Mwah. Bye-bye.